Hi there, this is Darren from Treasure Life Family Farms, and we're finally kind of getting our stove project going back together again. I already ran the chimney sweep because I knew I couldn't do that and there wouldn't be any good place for the camera. And so that part I did. And this is what my chimney sweep looks like. It basically looks like a bunch of weed eater cord on the end of a kind of a black ball looking thing. They have little push ball connectors. There we go. That connect one segment to the next on these rods. The rods are 38 inches each, and I've got 10 of them, so I gotta go do the math on that and see about how far up I went. Let's set this out of the way. There's a little bit for this that hooks onto the drill. So the way it looks like you're supposed to do it is you connect all the pieces together and shove it all the way to the top, and then hook your drill on it and spin it as you come down each segment. And that's what I did, and it looks like it worked pretty good. That's probably 3/4 of a gallon coffee can of soot that came out of the pipes, so that's good. And now if you watch the other stove project, you saw that I welded up some of the parts, and we ordered some other parts. So let me go ahead, I'm going to scoop the soot out of here and get this cleaned up, and then we'll start putting this all back together. I've got new fire bricks too. I hope they're going to fit and work, so we'll try that. And I'll show you as I put it back together, and then we'll light a fire. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're making progress. I'll show you what I did here, but first of all, the replacement fire bricks I got were not the same as the ones I had out of the stove originally. For the first thing you can see is they're not as long, by an inch, I guess. And then the new ones are thicker by just a hair. You can see the thickness here. And they're the same width, basically. So what I ended up doing, I'll show you the stove here. I do believe the original, I believe the original fire bricks were probably laying sideways. Not sure about that. But anyways, I put one in here, one in there, and then I've got this thing. This has a bump on the top of it, so you can't lay it down in that hole even if I went and cut it. So that's not gonna work. So I just laid the final one up on top of the other two. It'll have a little bit of something going on there. Don't know what to make of it. And should work. So next thing is I'm gonna put my pipes back in. Here and here and here. And they'll pin in with some clips there. So let me get those in and I'll show you those. And then I think we're ready for trying out a fire. Alright, so these are the pipes I rebuilt. Showed you those before. They fit in here real nice. The back one is a little close. I don't think that's going to hurt anything or matter. The original ends are on them, so they fit back in here real nice. The front one has a little different pin spacing from here to there. So this one can only go in the front, and this happens to be the one with 2 rows of holes in it. In the back and in the front. So I think at this point we are ready to build a fire, and we will build a small fire just in case there's any reason why this doesn't work. We have a lot less of a giant disaster. So stay tuned. Let's build a fire. All right, I know a lot of people use a lot of stuff to start fires. We rarely use paper. because this propane torch that burns the attic. This is a TS4000. Love these things. And so we just, oops, hold on. Going up and out, that's nice. Maybe the wind. I'm going to take the trouble light out before the fire goes too far. We'll see if that'll stay going or not. Usually I do quite a bit more because something like that'll either take a really long time to get to traction or it'll go out. I think this will probably last based on what I see. But smoke's heading out. That's good. Got a clean chimney. Also very good. Alright, so I gotta go do some other stuff, and the fire is taking a little longer to get bigger than I was hoping. So anyways, we're gonna end up with this. One thing to note, Valley Chimney Sweep and Restoration, I had them out in 2019. They did the chimney sweep, which is what made me realize I could probably buy that thing online and do this. It's a bit of a mess, but I can handle that. And so for basically a little, it cost me about 90 bucks for that chimney sweep. And those guys, I don't know, it was like 120 or 30 or something at the time. And then I don't have to plan for them and call them to come and whatever. So I know I can do this myself, but I would highly recommend the Valley Chimney Sweep and Restoration people. They were really good when they came in 2019. And let's see if I smoke the house out doing this. Okay, it's all going up the chimney. That's nice. So there's our little fire. I'm gonna let this one burn. It's actually nice out today, so I'll probably let this go out and then be done. Tomorrow is like a high of 12, so I'll be up very early in the morning, or I'll light this good and get it good and hot tonight. Because basically my theory in life is this: if you ever study physics and do heat transfer theory and things like that, you'll know that basically if you put 100,000 calories or joules or BTUs, whatever you want to measure by, in the basement, that heat doesn't get to just disappear into thin air. It has to go somewhere. So I like to use this stove, and we burn wood, and we put a body of heat into the basement of this house, and heat rises. So as the heat rises, it's going to heat the floor, and I mean, just it doesn't get to just disappear. It has to go, transfer eventually to the outside. I get that, but in the meantime, we warm the basement up substantially, and that heat, lessens our propane use and bill. Our air for combustion on this stove is through this white pipe you see right behind me here, or right behind the chimney. It's 3-inch, I think, PVC. That's the cold outside air is coming into the burn chamber and then out through the chimney. So it's a contained loop or whatever you want to call that. I can't see much because I didn't wipe the glass. Should have. And so we're not using in-house warm air for combustion. And so I think in the end, whatever heat we get out of this is a good wood heat without taking away from our propane is what I guess I'm trying to say. So that's the end of it. I would assume my pipes are giving air or the fire would have gone out by now, so that's some sort of win. And thanks for watching. We'll go on to the other project. Bye.